What is going on, guys? My name is Zora. Welcome to Sakura channel, where we last left off. Some heartfelt stuff happened, so we're gonna continue where that left off. So basically, what happened is things kind of some weird stuff's going on with the spirit world. That's all I know. Okay, so let's go. Well, I admit that school uniform was nice, but that's overshadowed by everything else that happened yesterday. I had no idea that AKINA was so lonely. But now I know I can do something to help her. Since then, I've been very busy. I found a tons of spare coins laying around in my apartment. I've assembled them all into one single bag. If I want the spirit realm or whatever it is to hear what I'm going to say, then I need to make an appropriate offering to them. If they're happy with the loose change, then how would they react to this offering? Still, I don't have to do that right away. Even though I'd like to get it out of the way, there's still some time before Christmas. So we're gonna make the offering. So today's the big day. I've worked out what I'm going to do for AKINA. She doesn't deserve to be alone on Christmas. I want to take her out to see a shopping district, the Christmas light, and all of the joys of the holiday. Just think about how she's going to be alone at that cold shrine. It's not right. As much as she's teased me with her silly pranks, I don't want it to end like this. So I will do my best to see what happens. When I arrive at the shrine, the priest immediately notices me. So you figured something out? Yes, I'll make another wish. Let her exploit the loophole again? No, it won't be a loophole this time. I have an entire bag full of coins with me. Pulling the bag out, the priest seems shocked. I jingle the bag, enjoying the sound of the coins shaking. That's a very generous offering. Well, I want the spirits or whatever they are to hear my prayer. And for something like this, only a very generous offering is suitable, don't you think? Well, if there's one rule I've stuck by in my life, is that everything is worth a shot. See if you can appeal to the spirits. I want AKINA to be able to leave her shrine. For a few moments after I make that wish, I hear the wind around me die down. The whole area around me grows silent. I wonder if they actually heard my prayer. It's then that I notice someone slowly walk out of the shrine. Koji? What are you doing here? I wanted to talk to you about what happened. The priest told me everything. Oh. She crosses her arms in front of her, looking down at the snowy ground. Then you know that I used you to spend time away from the shrine? I know how selfish it is. You must be really disappointed in me. I really am a bad person, aren't I? I grabbed her by the hand. She looked surprised. Don't talk like that. No one deserves to be alone. You were doing exactly what I was doing. In your loneliness, you reached out. I can't judge you for that. Loneliness is something I wouldn't wish on anyone at all. For a moment, she just looks back at me. Those big, luminous eyes of hers are dewy. Really? I'm not a bad person? But it was your wish, and I violated that for my own selfish reasons. I broke a sacred bond between you and I. That is unforgivable. You shouldn't be forgiving me, Koji. I have to accept that my actions have You're looking at it the wrong way. I think that a wish that makes two people happy instead of one is a far better wish. You chose to take up the duties of the shrine. You chose the happiness of others over your own. But now I want to return the favor. I want you to be happy. That is, if you want me to, AKINA. I feel her hand squeeze mine. Yes, please, Koji. As I look to my right, I see the old priest smiling. They're watching you, you know. Who is? The spirits? After such a heartfelt plea, they couldn't possibly ignore your wish. So it was granted. Of course, if she ever neglects her duties, this freedom will be revoked instantly. I will never neglect them. But it's nice that I'll be able to leave the shrine. Well, what are we waiting for then? I grab her by the hand. Koji? Come on, didn't you want to spend Christmas with me? There's a lot of things we need to do today, you know. Yes, you're right. I want to eat a Christmas cake. I'll buy you 3. Are you sure about that? You probably don't have much money left after. Don't worry about me, okay? Okay. Excitedly, she runs into her shrine. Come here tomorrow night, Koji. I'll be waiting for you. Well, I think this is going to be a great Christmas Eve. Well, this is it. It's Christmas Eve. For me, it's the single most important day of the year. I originally thought that I'd be completely alone for this day, and yet, here I am, feeling nervous about what's going to happen next. That's normal when you're going out on a date with a cute girl, right? After spending the day with AKINA, she insisted that she spend Christmas Eve with me. And, well, I want to spend it with her too. We only met very recently, but I think I know exactly how I feel about her. Being with her is a lot of fun, even though she purposely baits me and knows exactly how to tease me. I enjoy every moment of it. This is the first time I'll ever be spending Christmas Eve without my family. But I know that I'll be far from alone. What's important is that AKINA is not alone either. If I have to, I'll visit the shrine every day to make sure she doesn't get lonely. That is my wish for her. Anyway, I need to get ready. I think this Christmas Eve is going to be one to remember. That fox probably has a trick up her sleeve today. ... So, this is it. I've come to the shrine to take AKINA on our Christmas date. Why is my heart beating so fast? I feel like I've become an awkward teenager again. What about this fox makes me so nervous right now? Is it love? But how could I feel that way about her so fast? Is that what they mean when they say it was meant to happen? Damn it, I'm so confused right now. I need to calm down. This isn't different from any other date, right? Surely I won't lose my... I stop as I see her step out of the shrine. Those golden gleaming eyes are sparkling in the moonlight. They're staring right at me too. She's smiling now. Koji! She eagerly rushes up to my side, slipping under my arm. Are you ready for our date? Yeah, I am. Oh, Koji? Are you okay? Uh-oh, she noticed my nervousness. I grabbed a handful of snow and plunged it into my face. Koji? Don't worry, I'm fine. Just needed to cool off a little bit. Okay, I won't worry about it. Her tail is eagerly wagging from side to side. The night is young, Koji. We should head out immediately if we want to enjoy our Christmas together. Right. So lead the way. Even though she says that, she's the one pulling me down the shrine steps. You two have fun. I'll look after things until you get back. Thank you, Mr. Priest. Well, I think this is going to be a fantastic night. Let's hope that AKINA has a great time too. All of the shops are open until late last night. Talk about dedication. AKINA looks delightful as she rushes from shop to shop. Koji! Koji! Look at these! She's staring hungrily at a bag of rock candy. They're brightly colored and striped, matching the festival mood perfectly. Alright. Don't eat too many though. We wouldn't want you to have an upset stomach on Christmas Day. Don't worry, I'll be fine. Fox spirits have iron stomachs, you know. If you say so. She eagerly empties the entire bag into her mouth. Hey, stop that! What did I say about eating too many of them? I was going to eat the whole bag anyway. What I did was merely save time. There's no way you could... Wait, if she just emptied the whole bag into her mouth, how could she even say anything in response? Okay, you've tricked me. She opens the front of her kimono. I see sticky globs of red, green, blue, and yellow on her chest. So that's where they all went. Yep. You didn't think I'd put all of them into my mouth, did you? I just stored them in my kimono for ease of access. Fox spirits have a weird sense of logic. She comes up with the poorest reasons for doing bizarre things like this. It really makes me wonder how they think in the spirit world. Admit it, you love having an excuse to look at my breasts. I won't deny that, but we can't leave those candies in your kimono. Oh, do you want to remove them yourself? This fox. This damn fox! Cheeky until the very end. Sure. Too late, while you were thinking about it, I ate them. This fox. She is on another level of trickery. The Norse god Loki would be jealous of her ability to mislead people. Is it normal for fox spirits to be this sneaky? Of course it is. You knew exactly what you signed up for. Are we not known for our reputation as tricksters? It's then that I notice something hard pressing against the back of my ear. I look around and see no one there. Hey Koji, I think you have something behind your ear. I slowly reach back to find one of the rock candies there. I don't even know how she did that. She was standing in front of me the whole time. I could only shake my head and laugh at her prank. Come on, we still have plenty more to do before the night is over. Right. She slips under my arm again. It's so warm when I'm this close to you, Koji. I can see her ears twitching as she nuzzles against my chest. I wish I could spend so much longer in your arms. It makes me sad knowing that I'll have to leave them eventually. Hey, I'm right here whenever you want me, AKINA. Don't think about this ending. And just enjoy it for what it is while you can. It's Christmas Eve after all. Yeah! She nuzzles up even closer to me. You're right. Where should we go next, Koji? It's then that we pass the Christmas tree in the shopping district. What a magnificent Christmas tree. It's so much bigger than the one that we keep at the shrine. You have a Christmas tree at the shrine? Yep, I still need to put a present under it for our friendly priest. What do you think he'd like for Christmas this year? That's a good question, actually. What kind of things does the priest like? I don't really know Akina. You know him better than me. What does he like? Well, he said that knowing that I was going to be happy for Christmas was the perfect gift for him. That priest. He really is saintly. I must follow his example. Still, I would like to get him a present this year. Hey, how about giving him a shrine fortune? A shrine fortune? Her eyes light up. I've never thought of that before. That's the perfect idea, Koji. She seems overjoyed. I will make him the most powerful luck charm I can. He deserves to have some fortune of his own. I nod and smile at her. It's one thing to go out and buy someone a gift. It's another when a present is something extremely personal. Akina makes all of her charms, so it's something very personal to her. I'll do that when we get back. I still want to enjoy this night, Koji. So together we continued to wander the shopping district until late into the evening. Eventually I escort Akina back to her shrine. She's been smiling warmly the entire time. I had the best time, Koji. Thank you so much for being so nice to me even after what happened. Hey, don't act like you did something wrong. Like I said, a wish that makes two people happy is better than a wish that makes one person happy. Yes, that's right. She suddenly stops on the very top of the shrine steps. Sit down with me, Koji. Okay. Akina's bright red tail is lined with silver shimmering in the moonlight. She looks back at me with the cheekiest smile I've ever seen. It's so beautiful tonight, Koji. She looks up at the night sky, wagging her tail from side to side. Christmas is the best time of year, and I got to spend it with you. I feel like I'm so lucky. She's holding something in her hand. Is that a shrine fortune? Yes, it's the one that I drew a long time ago. I held on to it this entire time, never thinking that luck would come my way. But it seems all I had to do is wait. It's funny how life can change so suddenly. I remember thinking those words exactly this week. Yeah, I completely agree. So I hope you had fun tonight, Koji. I have not had a date like that in a very long time. How many dates does a fox spirit get to have? When you have to look after a shrine, not that many. You don't get to meet very many people after all. But you met me, right? Yes, I met you, and I'll always be grateful that I met you. For a moment, she grows quiet. Koji? She nervously fidgets with her hands. How do I say this? I really like you. You're so nice, Koji. The normally cheeky and lewd fox is becoming a nervous mess in front of me. Is this what I think it is? This entire time you've been so kind. You had no reason to be, but you chose to anyway. You deserve to have 100 wishes granted. Even 1,000 wishes. I will ward off any misfortunes you have for your entire life, Koji. She seems to be growing quite emotional now. I don't want to stay at this shrine anymore. What? But don't you have to stay here? I'm going to try my best to leave this post. It has been several hundred years since I volunteered. I think I've earned my keep. But what will you do then? Do you get to remain here in the world if you no longer attend to a shrine? What happens then? There is such a thing as guardian spirits. We can choose to watch over immortal families and ensure their prosperity. Koji? She grabs me by the shirt, looking up at me with those beautiful golden eyes. I want to be your family's guardian spirit. No matter where you go, no matter what you do, I want to be with you. I want to watch over you, always. That is my wish from the very bottom of my heart. I wish to be with you, Koji. She reaches towards my head and gently kisses me on the lips. I love you, Koji. Do you love me too? There's no turning back after this point. I have to answer her feelings with conviction. Conviction, yeah. Anything less than that wouldn't be fair on her. I love you too, Akina. And I'm so happy that I met you. Yes. She lays her head on my lap, her tail swishing from side to side. This cute girl with beautiful eyes. How did a guy like me end up with someone like her? The fact that she's from another world completely. Now she'll never leave my side. I'll never be alone again. Perhaps we were meant to meet, Koji, so that we could fall in love and spend eternity together. Yeah, perhaps it was meant to be. Eternity is a long time, though. Do you think you'll be able to put up with me for that long? The person you love is never a burden, always a blessing. I reach down and begin rubbing her on the head. Koji, remember my ears? Oh right, sorry. I try to pull my hand away, but she grabs it. No, it's fine, Koji. It's fine if it's you. And so my Christmas Eve ended with Akina feeling asleep on my lap. We watched the moon slowly sail across the endless black sea. And that was the night that I truly fell in love for the first time. Merry Christmas from Winged Cloud. Well, anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Sakurai Santa. We still have 2 more girls, so why don't we get those over with, shall we? This girl only took 4 episodes, so I'm assuming the other 2 will only take 4 episodes each, which means this is going to be a quicker series than I thought. Legit, the 12 days of Christmas, right? But if that's the case, then I guess I'll have to find another game. If you guys got any other suggestions for games that I can record after Sakurai Santa, please leave them in the comments below, and I'm going to see you guys later. Take care.
Hot